quick update time. It is April 23rd. I haven't made a post in a little while just because we're focused on surviving I had to take a pause on the race car for a little while so that we could get through the circuit drag and drive. My wife, my son, and I made that journey, and I thought it'd be a pretty easy going kind of little bitty thing, and it was a very involved Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that was good. Anyway, trying to get back to race car stuff and getting this thing ready for 2.0, and just I'm tired. I need a break from working on it, I think, but gotta keep on at it if we're gonna get anything done. So let's see what we got going today. All right. As you can see, we've got it back from the differential shop. We have the strange 1350 U-joint input yoke for the transmission installed, and the 327 gears are in. For most of the three of the four corners in the car, I've got my stainless lines put in, and we've flushed all the old fluid out through. I still have to do the driver's front line and the splitter line, I think it is, for the rear brakes. I did go ahead and redo all of the rear brake calipers are new. The pads are the Hawk pads, and the discs are new, so that there was no more locking up stuff. So the brakes work pretty decent now. Let's see, tonight I was just trying to work on details, so I thought I would get the turbo stuff hooked back up and in place, so that we could just try to fire this thing up in the condition that it should be in to run. I didn't make it very far, but got the hot side kind of back in and cinched down. I got the downpipe in. I don't know what's happened. Somewhere between putting the hot side on with the turbo locked on, and then anyway, my downpipe doesn't fit anymore. It won't come out the side, so I'm going to have to redo this because it sits in there at an angle and just won't go. So for now, we're stuck right there. That part seems okay. It's just the fender exit is not very happy. So I've got a little work to do on that. But anyway, so I started working on the drain and feed fittings for the turbo. Once I got it placed where it should be, and I realized that I can't find my input oil filter, or the oil pressure, the feed line input. I have no idea where that damn thing went. So I got to order another one of those. And after talking with Mountain Raceweek about boost control stuff, we kind of came to the thought that maybe we just run it on gate pressure right now. I do have an e-boost 2 set up over in that box or something that maybe would give me a little bit of rough boost control, but Motion basically talked me into the fact that I probably need a CO2 setup to actually control the thing. That's just another $1,000 away, so we'll do that at some point. For now, I'll just run on the gate spring, whatever it is. I got to figure it out. I want to put a little bitty one in there, and I know I've got a couple of them, so I'll just have to see what our combinations come out to figure that out, but not too hard. What else? That was about it. I thought I was going to get my transmission line, cooler lines all fixed up and everything, but I still haven't found my brand new transmission cooler that I got for the tow rigs. It was a pretty big one, but these are my old transmission coolers from before. I Never had any problems out of them besides they were just kind of beat up. And they're not exact. The one is a 6AN kind of deal, which is nice, but this top one is a little beat up and no exact. You know, they're just little crimp fittings. Nothing real good. Fan still works just fine. Flows a lot of air, so I might just cut down to one transmission cooler in the front and kind of activate it off of the thermostat that I'll have in the rear or something like that. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe I'll just have it on a button and a relay, but try something that I can have up front here to get some direct airflow so that the other one's not needed unless it's really heavy, like through the mountains. But as I was getting all that ready, I realized, oh gosh, I don't know where I'm going to put it if I don't have my radiator in and the radiator fan and then the intercooler and then all the piping, and it just kind of snowballed. I got a little overwhelmed and just started doing what I could. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at for now. So I do have one of my last videos. I was going through fuel pump difficulties because I was pretty frustrated at the time, and I did get my new gaskets or my new O-rings from a fuel pump to see if I could get it figured out so that we could get some fuel pressure and try to start the thing. Got a drain valve for the gas tank so that I don't have to undo fittings and make a huge mess. I can just flip the lever and drain it out. But yeah, anyway, and then I just did a bunch of cleanup. My parts pile is now a quarter of the size that it was, and it's not as messy in here anymore, so I can breathe a little bit easier there. But anyway, there's still a lot to do, and we're just kind of cruising along with the project, but hopefully we can be ready for race week and have this thing kind of running in time. We've got quite a bit of time, well, let's see, May, June, July, August, September. We've only got 5 months. It seems like a lot, but it's really not when it comes to this thing, because I've been working on it since October, November, I don't remember, a long time now, several months, and I was still not running and driving. Anyway, drive shaft should be in the process of being made at this point. The guys were supposed to get the material in to start that on Thursday last week. I forgot to check with them again, but that's what they told me. So hopefully this next week that'll be ready, and then that's, fingers crossed, one of the last bigger ticket items that I need to be drivable. So we'll see. Thanks, Allison and James, for putting up with me coming out. I know you guys have been busy and we're all tired, but love you guys, and we'll go from there. Thanks.